so excited to finally be back and share new content with all of you.
Oh, well, if it isn't the renowned traveler. Hello, everyone. My name is Anjali Kunapanani, and I'm the voice of Dory. Thank you for always supporting the business of Lord Sangama Bay with your shiny Mora.
And I'm Sean Dury, the voice of Baiju from Boo Boo Pharmacy. Are you experiencing any discomfort? And how many days have the symptoms persisted?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks, doctor. But I do have this problem where I am way too obsessed with my cute little chibi. Hello. Anyway, I am sure a lot of our viewers have already seen our characters pop up in the game by now.
True. Yeah, you've all been a part of the traveler's journey at some point or another.
That's right, and we'll be seeing everyone again to experience some new stories together in the upcoming version.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. You know, I think we're ready to jump into some upcoming content, like, I don't know, one of our new playable characters in version 3.6. Let me know if I'm saying this right. I think his name is Baiju. Baiju?
Real subtle, Sean.
Nice. I'm sure everyone's waiting to see which event which the new characters will be appearing in. So, let's get to our first redemption code, and in the meantime, everyone will also be able to check out some details about the version 3.6 event wishes.
Sounds good.
First good. Okay. First good.
That was good.
Yeah, first good.
9E6VLJ.
Tulis lah bodoh.
Sekejap.
Oh no, are you serious? Phase 1. Are you serious?
This one? Yeah.
Phase 1. Phase 1 ni lah Nahida. What was the code? Aku lupa.
DRE.
You wanna pick?
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause
Kau Baidu
and
sama.
appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
Baidu sama.
The doctor will see you now.
Really no time.
Huh?
For the
Taking a turn for the better.
sim.
I don't know. Dia isi original. Weh, dah aku punya. Dah lah aku buka lagu. Ayo,
Okay, that snake was awesome.
Okay.
Also, its design totally popped up on Baiju's shield.
I like that.
Well, I'm afraid of snakes, but Chung Chung sounds so cute.
Yeah, me too. And also, random thought, but
accidentally
isn't
open.
Baiju the first male character with glasses?
Oh wow, I think you're right.
First,
Yeah, I think you're right.
Huh?
Personally, I love his voice. I think it's amazing.
first.
Also, you can't go wrong with purple
Not
pants.
biased at
You
all.
really
but-
can't. You know what? Okay, let's
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
Baiju.
Someone
Baiju
stay
is a
first.
doctor at
Catalyst
Boo Boo
member
Pharmacy
for
and is skilled at healing his patients. His abilities have helped Boo Boo Pharmacy make a reputation for itself in Liyue Harbor. But most importantly, Baiju is a gentle and refined physician, and his heart is dedicated to helping the world. He tends to anyone who comes to Boo Boo Pharmacy seeking medical attention, regardless of their wealth or status.
Ah,
Oh, I see. So he's that kind of doctor.
What kind did you think he was?
Oh, I
What
don't know.
kind
I
of doctor?
kind of thought he might be the type of doctor who does good things, but with his own nefarious plan. You know, like, I can save you.
But for a price.
I guess he just seems kind of mysterious like that.
Well, I give your imagination some credit, but sorry, he isn't quite the suspicious doctor like you imagined. In fact, he's actually a trusted physician among the people of Liyue Harbor. Everyone prefers to go see Dr. Baiju, no matter how serious the problem may be. But even though he works as a skilled physician, his own condition isn't so great.
I know people say that doctors are the worst patients. Is that the case for Baiju as well?
Well, Baiju's case is a little complicated, and I don't want to give away any spoilers. So, travelers will have to check him out in-game to learn more about his story. So, zip, that's all you're hearing.
Okay, well, no matter what happens, I just hope that he'll be able to take care of himself.
Me too. But besides his health, Baiju also has some other troubles to worry about. For example, Director Hu will sometimes put up ads outside of Boo Boo Pharmacy to promote her funeral parlor. On top of that, poor little Chi-Chi is terrified of Hu Tao. So there are some days where Baiju really has his hands full.
Yeah, that does sound like something that Hu Tao would do.
As fate would have it, Baiju's master and the former director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor both studied together under the same master. But the two had differing views on the concepts of life and death and ended up going their separate ways. Their differences were passed down to their apprentices, which has led to Baiju and Hu Tao's different views. In version 3.6, travelers will be able to play through Baiju's story quest to hear some of Baiju's inner thoughts and learn more about this caring doctor.
Interesting. I can't wait to check it out.
In his search for discovering new treatments and cures, Baiju will often choose to test new medicines on himself. As you spend time with Baiju in the field, you can make use of his knowledge of herbs and interact with certain harvestable items, which will heal your current active character.
So, since Baiju is a doctor, I think it's pretty safe to say that most of his combat abilities are focused on healing, right?
Yep, that's right. Baiju's treatment in battle is usually performed in 2 steps. Step 1 is to control a wandering sprite that cruises through the enemies and restores HP to his teammates. Step 2 is to create a shield. When the shield refreshes and is broken, not only will it provide healing, but it will also deal dendro damage to enemies. Baiju believes that even in a difficult spot, as long as the diagnosis and treatment are done properly, lives can always be saved.
Looks like we'll be able to try out some new team compositions with him in mind.
Sure. Well, all right, I think that's all we have for Baiju, so let's move on to our next playable character. I bet many travelers already know him well.
I'm glad you gave me a chance. I always think it takes people with similar tastes to sustain a pleasant conversation.
Pretty boy, let's go.
Come at me! Breaking new ground!
Oh, nice. Okay. Did you see him make dendro cores explode on command? That'll be useful for me.
Yeah, that was crazy. And the toolbox, he has some cool accessories. I am jealous.
Oh yeah, I'm loving those animations. Super cool.
Okay, so since Kaveh has some connections with Dory, I'll introduce him. Kaveh is an architect and has this keen sense for beauty and the arts that he's developed ever since he was a child. Not to brag or anything, but his magnum opus is the Palace of Alcazar, which is crazy coincidence where Dory lives. His designs not only provide the required functionality, but also greatly incorporate his own artistic taste, making them feel unique and noteworthy.
Well, he sounds like a genius, so he must be pretty successful.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't quite lead the life of success and carefree spending like you might imagine. It's actually kind of the opposite. He hardly has enough mora to survive.
Mood.
Okay, so he's broke. Interesting. Why's that?
Well, it kind of comes down to Kaveh's personality. He's a very perceptive person, so he has this sensitive and delicate side to his character. He also has a strong sense of empathy and can understand the emotions and thoughts of different people, which may actually be one of his sources of artistic inspiration. For example, when someone is trying to sell something to Kaveh, all they have to do is make up some story about how the proceeds go to helping poor children, and he'll practically hand over his mora. Like all of it.
Wow, what a nice but gullible guy.
Yeah. And on top of that, he doesn't limit himself with the cost of construction. And take the Palace of Alcazar as an example. Maybe only a real maniac architect like him, who doesn't care about the costs, could ever build something as amazing as that. So you gotta respect him for that.
Yeah.
But it's probably these kinds of situations that have made him become roommates with Alhaitham.
But aren't like Alhaitham and Kaveh polar opposites? We see them bicker all the time.
About what?
Well, Kaveh thinks that Alhaitham lacks feelings for others and always disagrees with his point of view. But like Anjali just said, Kaveh can understand how many people feel, but understanding doesn't always mean agreement.
Right. Yeah, I think we're starting to understand Kave's character a little better now. So next we can move on to some of his talents.
Yeah, for sure. As an architect, Kave can help everyone save some materials when creating furnishings, and his mapping abilities might come in handy during battle. As a unique and creative designer, Kave must always bring tools with him. His toolbox, named Marak, not only provides Kave with tools, but also has many interesting uses. For example, Marak's mapping ability allows him to scan the battlefield, causing all dendro cores within a certain AoE to burst immediately.
Nice.
In addition to that, when Marak completely releases its energy, it converts Kave's attack damage to dendro damage and increases Kave's combat capabilities.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about triggering all those dendro cores at the same time. Kave won't be hurt by them. In fact, one of Kave's talents actually causes him to recover a set amount of HP when he takes damage from a dendro core.
Wow.
It's always good to have a reliable partner like that. Shang always gives Baiju a lot of help too, you know.
Exactly. But Marak is pretty remarkable. It can even wield a sword for Kave.
That's a pretty awesome toolbox.
I know, right? Okay, so that should be just about everything we have for Kave.
How should I say this? I think his character has more depth than we expected.
Well, he is a distinguished architect from the Nation of Wisdom, so we shouldn't underestimate him.
Yeah, Kave will be appearing in the main event for version 3.6, so maybe we give some details about that next?
Oh, okay, I got this one. Our main event for version 3.6 is the Academia Extravaganza. In addition to the variety of celebrations, the event also serves as a chance for the 6 Darshans to compete. The Extravaganza consists of 2 main parts, the Wisdom Gala and the Inter-Darshan Championship. In the Wisdom Gala, the 6 Darshans have prepared 6 corresponding activities to show off the style of each respective school. As for the Inter-Darshan Championship, each of the Darshans will be selecting a single member to represent their school in a large competition.
Great. So maybe we can talk about some gameplay that travelers can expect to see. It sounds like we'll be getting a total of 6 different game modes this time. That's a lot.
Yeah, each of the 6 Darshans will be compiling their research to provide fun mini-games for everyone to enjoy. For example, Layla's Rudawahis Darshan will be setting up an astrolabe used for studying astrology at their booth. When travelers adjust the astrolabe to the appropriate height and angle, the stars on the astrolabe will light up and form a pattern. Look, this time the pattern is a cute little fungus.
Aw, that does look like fun.
Nice.
Here's another one. The scholars from Kasharawar will have a game that displays their understanding of mechanisms and architecture. Travelers will learn how to use the least possible materials to build a road that meets certain requirements within a limited space.
Ooh, I'm already getting a lot of ideas for this one. Okay. It seems travelers will have a lot of freedom to try whatever arrangements they can think of to reach those goals.
Yeah.
Next is Vahumana. They're taking their booth pretty seriously. They will be holding an archaeological activity where travelers will use specialized equipment to detect relic replicas. Travelers will have to carefully observe the surrounding environment as they search, and even eliminate external interference affecting the detectors to find the relic replicas.
Oh, well, this is all very nice, but are there any games where we won't have to go running around as much? I'm lazy.
Yes, there's something for everyone in these game modes. With this one, you can just relax and stay put while you listen to a story. But as you're listening, you also get to ask the storyteller some questions. If you're able to ask and uncover some key information, then you'll receive some clues to lead you to the truth of the story.
Very mysterious.
Spontamod, on the other hand, is preparing a small combat experiment to put travelers' combat abilities to the test within a set amount of time. Of course, they'll kindly provide a variety of potions to help travelers overcome situations in the experiment.
Awesome.
Very cool. And last but not least is a little bionic experiment set up by Tainari's Amorta Darshan. Travelers will be able to control replicas of various creatures and command their movement according to a specific rhythm. And that should be everything we have for the Wisdom Gala. So which Darshan's events are you all most excited about?
Oh, you know, Spontamod, because that's what I'm all about. Like combat and battle and victory and never losing. Ever. Never
Confident,
dying.
are we?
Oh,
Wow. I like the star one. I like stars. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm most excited to listen to a story because I think that's about my speed.
Oh, I get that.
And let's not forget that in addition to the Wisdom Gala, we still have the Interdarshan Championship. This is a contest of wisdom and courage, and you won't want to miss seeing which Darshan is able to claim the title of champion.
Very cool. Oh, and there is one more thing to mention here. Layla's very own hangout quest will be arriving with version 3.6, so be sure not to miss it. Okay, that's all.
Yay, we get to hang out with Layla.
I don't want to
Check it out.
Okay, and our next event will also be taking place in Sumeru. Waynute activity is on the rise, and the academia is dispatching researchers to respond to the problem.
This time, we'll be helping scholars clear the desert of obstructions, assemble the Waynute Slayer cannon, and repel the wandering Waynute.
The Waynute Slayer Cannon, huh? Wow, yeah, that's quite the name.
As its name implies, it's very effective against Waynute. Our task will be to clear out any monsters nearby and help with the preparations so the cannon can start attacking. I'm sure our travelers will be able to help handle the situation.
Oh yeah. We also have one other event for travelers to continue improving their combat abilities. During the challenge, travelers will have to complete 3 consecutive combat rounds. During each round, the system will randomly activate 1 or more of 4 possible effects at set intervals of time.
Oh, so I guess it's safe to say that no 2 rounds will play the same.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
If the buff you receive happens to synergize with your
Overall
team
mastery.
composition, then your team will really start to shine. I
And
personally
then?
think it's interesting to have these random elements added to the challenge. I feel like it'll bring some fun surprises to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Totally. And these buff effects are all pretty powerful. The travelers should definitely try some different team combinations and see what synergies they can come up with. And also, the Overflowing Mastery event will be returning once again with double drops for a limited time to help travelers keep leveling up their characters.
In addition to the events we've already mentioned, there will be one more event taking place in an all-new area. So first, I think we should reveal the new area.
No. But before we do that, let's take a quick break and give another redemption code.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Oh, but one more note. We'll have some info regarding new artifact sets during the break, so be sure not to miss that.
Oh, jangan kali all code.
Hydro damage pun normal attack charging full attack to damage. Yeah, nice. HP 30%.
Artifact.
Artifact.
Yeah, HP 30% for which character?
Elevator damage and elevator burst. Instant 10%. Yellow boleh pakai ni artifact ni. Sebab ada dua artifact ni yellow. Aku nak tukar kat Chal nanti. Chal ni boleh pakai.
New area unlock.
Ya, area unlock.
Ada yang selepas.
Ya, sana pasir tu. Kau kena, you need to finish Alehtam story. Alehtam.
Deja.
No, Desha tak perlu. Desha tak perlu. Apa yang
Kinari?
Tak, no, bukan.
Reno dah. Reno. Haita. Kinari.
Kau kena habiskan
Maida.
story dekat Alehtam punya.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, we are back and ready to show an all-new area being added to the game.
That's right, and I hope you're all as excited as we are. This area is located deep in the desert, in the northwest of the desert of Hadramavet. According to legends, it was one of the main rifts that monsters were emerging from after the Conria disaster 500 years ago, and the site of a battlefield where God suppressed the power of the abyss. Although it was originally desert, the ecological system has completely changed due to the power of the abyss, and it has become a large, uninhabited area of swamps and wastelands.
So,
we
might be able to uncover some buried secrets about the area there. On second thought, it kinda sounds like it might be dangerous.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have some little helpers to assist us in our search. There will be a
Puzzle.
pod named Sorush waiting for us that will lend us its abilities, allowing travelers to freely fly across parts of the area and access some locations that are not possible in
Electro.
Wait,
Pyro.
we'll be able to fly around
Cryo.
now?
Yeah, this will be your chance to fulfill your
I
dreams.
know.
Yes!
After helping Sorush recover its power, there will be a small event for travelers to help it
Oh, yeah.
continue its training.
Dah
It
tengok dah.
will guide Sorush to drive away
Tadi
enemies,
orang ni
conduct
kereta.
speed training, and complete puzzles, so be sure to check it out. travelers may also encounter a new enemy during their journey in version
Yeah.
3.6,
Yeah.
the iniquitous Baptist.
Huh?
Its abilities include using multiple elements in
Animo,
battle,
animo.
and shields for corresponding
Right.
moves to reduce damage. It definitely looks like it'll be a formidable
Yun na, Hydro.
enemy.
That's not all.
Really?
We have 2 more interesting enemies that travelers will encounter. The Animo and Hydro Hilly Churl rogues. These Hilly Churls are wandering across Teyvat and do not belong to any particular Hilly Churl tribe. Sometimes they assist other Hilly Churls or tribes in need of help. And they also have a unique combat style.
Even though it seems this place is full of new dangers, that still won't stop the traveler from bringing new hope to the region. Some clues related to Conrare are also waiting to be uncovered here, so it's definitely worth exploring. And last but not least, in version 3.6, the legendary Dragon of Verdure, Apep, will appear. The Dragon of Verdure was once an emerald green dragon that ruled Sumeru.
Oh no.
Its color later changed to that of yellow sand. Recently, it seems to be suffering from some kind of illness.
Maybe.
Travelers will be making their way to the Dendro Dragon's habitat to face it in battle, so we must be very careful. The battle will be split into 3 phases. An interesting part to take note of is that in the second phase of the fight, travelers will need to protect the Dendro Dragon from monsters in order to prevent the dragon's illness from
Masih
getting
kembali.
worse.
Wait,
Oh, different?
Yes, and in the third phase, the Dendro Dragon will unleash some extremely powerful attacks.
Naida.
You need to be careful to avoid
Hey,
those.
new story quest.
At this point, you don't know what the Dendro Dragon
New
is
story
fed
quest
through,
baru
but it's
betul.
caused it to change into its current twisted form.
Dia ke depan
Perhaps
tak
we'll
boleh
get
ke
some more
belakang.
answers after we faced it in battle.
Yeah.
The dragon has a close connection with Sumeru's
Oh
history
my
and
god,
gods.
sorry quest dia.
Going into its
Kenapa?
lair and determining what's causing its
Naida.
current condition is an
Naida nak buat
important
Wait,
task
kan?
and will be helpful to the
Aha,
entire nation
dia
of
tu belum.
Sumeru.
Ya,
Bisa
tahu
So,
tu.
if
dan
you'd
kami
like to learn more about the
Yeah,
Dendro
Naida
Dragon,
macam ni
then be
jawapan.
sure to check out Chapter 2
Kapan?
of this story quest.
Kemungkinan
Oh, for sure.
Wonder ada.
I think
Yeah.
there'll be
Maybe.
a lot of interesting things
What's
for
the
travelers to
opening
learn in
dulu
this
lawan?
one. So be sure to look forward to it.
Absolutely.
And
That's about all we have for new content in the upcoming version. But
Well.
before we wrap things up,
Yeah.
we have an
Oh.
announcement regarding Genshin Impact's
Trailer.
music.
Ah,
The second album for the Sumeru region, titled The Unfathomable Sand Dunes, will
aku
also
tak
be
tahu pasal
releasing
yang
soon.
apa-apa.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I love the Sumeru region music.
Yeah, I do too. This album is comprised of 3 discs, compiling all the original music that the Hoyo Mix team created for
Very
the
cool.
Sumeru region, spanning versions
Well,
3.1 to 3.6.
Okay, this is
Dah
super
spoiler
cool.
dah.
I'm super excited.
Be sure and pick that up.
I'm ready.
Right, so let's watch a trailer of the new OST and give our final redemption code of the day.
Dah takut. Takut ni ke? Tadi the boys.
Sam.
Bodoh lah.
Oh, kod dia lama kod dia sampai. Oh, daripada tengah malam.
Tolong alam nanti. Kejap.
Boleh kan? Esok 1 April. Tak lupa.
April Fool. Early April Fool eh.
Nah,
Share. Ending. Yang hantar dia tu sebab.
tu tahu.
Kalau tak tak apa lah, tak payah hantar lagi. Boleh ambil kat Twitter, kat link Twitter.
Twitter. Violet agak sure yang set oh no.
Ya, dah sini lah. Sebenarnya dia dah sini
Right,
tapi dia
so
ikut
it
lain.
seems like there's gonna be a lot to enjoy in the new
Oh,
version.
I know, right?
Yeah. You know what?
Different
I'm
code.
looking forward to spending more time with Nahida in her new story quest chapter and confronting the new Dendro Dragon.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I'm super happy to have gotten to come on this special program today. It was my first time. This is so cool. And also that trailer was so cool.
So
Definitely.
It was.
I think it's really cool that people will get to discover more about Baiju and that there's more to him than just the man who works at the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
It's got layers.
True that. I'm looking forward to the new area, new playables, and of course, the Academia Extravaganza looked super fun to me.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is the end of the special program. It's been so great hanging with you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me again.
Of course. This is the end. I'll see you guys all in game.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Ya, dah sikit gitu je. Kita tak tengok yang first trailer.
First trailer.
Tapi ada video dekat YouTube, sebab ada YouTube sekejap je. My life. My life. Ini Chinese.
Chinese?
Ini Chinese. Chinese they have apa? They have Alita, Nahida, Wanderer and Kinari.
なんと3枚組のアルバムだ。原神バージョン 3.1 からバージョン 3.6 までのホヨミックスチームが制作したスメール地域のゲーム音楽を収録した。
Japan ada ni. Dia Japan.
旅人お待ちかねの R 村の音楽ね。
永遠のオアシスの歌声。Tengok apa boleh kot. Ada Jepun. Jepun yang lain gila.
長い年月もの間ずっと存在し続けてきました。どんな記録よりも長いかもしれません。竜の歴史はテイワットの誕生から始まったわ。私たちは世界の滅亡の被害者でありながら世界の滅亡そのものとなりました。これはこの子たちが世界の滅亡を経験した後の姿なの。世界の滅亡の力を前にすれば誰だって無力さを感じずにはいられないでしょう。
種々の間しか存在していなかった。だのに天からの意向を借りてこの地の主を自称する。
戦わないといけない。
Okey, logik. Nampak dah telur. Nampak dah telur tu. Naik dah dalam tu. Berangkat dalam tu. Boleh lah. Okey, aku faham tu. Dia punya bos tu.
Rasanya kena tambah NDC lagi ke?
Mungkin.
Tetap deh.
Mungkin.
Damn.
生死には掟があり、天地には断りがある。ようやくは口に逃がし。さあ、婦人観覧。
Aku betul-betul tak buka live. Boleh.
Tak boleh.
脚光を浴びるとしよう。よーく見てろ。障害物クリア。
試合は白
Waduh
熱してき
dah.
た。
Kamu maker
川
gila.
辺選手は遅れてやってきたようだ。
Benar kamu maker. Banyak betul.
Ani.
Rasa saya ni tahu lah. Sebab saya ni boleh send kot. Dia boleh rasa aura. Sebab Wonder Woman is not human actually.
Oh.
Tak ada English punya. Ada Jepun punya. Jepun punya tak habis lagi. Boleh asal ganju. Oh iyalah. Asia pun sama kot lah. Asia sama kot.
Asia sama. US lain, Euro lain.
Europe lain.
みんな、バージョン 3.6 の予告番組へようこそ。ナヒーだよ。
Kenapa yang English ni tak pakai bahasa Arab sendiri?
新バージョンの内容をお届けするわ。せっかくみんな集まっているから紹介してあげる。
yang Wonder punya yang sebelah banner Wonder keluar tu lagi best suara dia.
僕のことは好きに呼んでくれて構わない。僕のことよりそこに立ってる2人の話をしたらどうなんだい？
アルハイゼンだ。
今日もなかなか濃ゆい人たちが揃ったね。僕はアビデアの森でレンジャー長をしているいなりだよ。早速だけど本題に入ろうか。
道中に広がるこの果てしない景色はゆっくり鑑賞してこそ味わい深いものです。
もうバテたのか？治療しないとな。
さあ、婦人観来です。
Takut sulap.
まずは白術について話しましょう。白術といえば馴染み深いと感じる旅人は少なくないでしょう。彼はリーユへの父母黒の医者で優れた医術の持ち主なの。父母黒が有名なのも彼のおかげと言っていいでしょうね。ここからがさらに重要なポイントなんだけど、優雅で優しい彼は世の中を救いたいという心を持つ人物よ。父母黒へ診察に来る人々のことは身分や地位に関係なく平等に扱い、最善を尽くして治療するの。
僕の印象通りだったよ。そういうお医者さんなんだったら人々は親近感を覚えやすいだろうね。
ああ、だからリーユエ港の住民の多くは彼を非常に信頼している。重い病気から軽い病気まで白術に見てもらわないことには安心できないそうだ。しかし優れた医術を持つ彼だが自分自身は体の調子が良くないらしい。病弱な印象があるとも言える。
医者の不養生ってことわざがあるけど、それだけ多くの人を救いながら自分は救われないというのも滑稽な話だね。
ああ、薬術の状況はちょっと複雑かもしれない。
患者が救われるのはいいけど、彼自身はもっと体に気をつけた方が良さそうだね。まあ、疲
れた時に適度に休憩を取るよう彼には注意してあげる人が必要だろうね。そんな白術だけど日頃からある悩み事を抱えているんだ。例えば王城堂同士のフータオが時折父母黒の前で宣伝をしている。あと白術のお世話になってるナナがフータオを怖がっていることとか。そのことで白術はとても頭を悩ませているらしいよ。そこら辺について詳しく話すと、白術の師匠と王城堂の先代同士は同門だったらしいんだけど、死生観についての意見が分かれちゃってね。その観点の衝突が次の世代に受け継がれたってわけみたい。バージョン 3.6 で実装される白術の伝説任務では、白術が普段口にしない悩み事を聞けるそうだよ。世を救おうとするこのお医者さんのことをより深く知ることができるだろうね。じゃあ次は彼がどんな風に冒険をサポートしてくれるのか一緒に確かめていこう。いろんな病の治療法を見つけるために白術はよく自分で薬を試すらしい。だから彼と一緒にいるときはその薬草の研究成果の恩恵を受けられるんだ。具体的には一部の採集物に触れると HP を回復できるんだ。それと
彼は戦闘中の応急手当にも精通してる。危なくなったら白術にさっと見てもらえるよ。戦闘で白術の治療方法は2つのステップに分かれてる。1、幽霊を刺激して駆け巡らせチームメンバーの HP を回復する。2、シールドを生成する。このシールドが新たに生成されるか消えた時、あるいは破壊された時、チームメンバーの HP を回復するんだ。その上、敵に草元素ダメージを与えることもできるよ。
たとえ逆境に立たされたとしても、適切な治療さえできれば旅人に生存の可能性をもたらすことができるだろうな。
とてもわかりやすい紹介だったわ。みんなも白術のことがある程度分かったんじゃないかしら。次の仲間も旅人たちはよく知っているはずよ。
こうして会えたのは喜ばしいことだ。近しいビジョンを持つ人といてこそ会話も弾むというものだからね。さあ来い、着工だ。
彼のことなら私もよく知っているわ。アルハイゼンはもちろんティナリも彼とは知り合いなんでしょ。
ああ、この前カーベ、ティナリ、セノと俺で一緒に食事をした。
君とセノ、誰がより強いかについて話してたんだよね。
ほう。それでティナリはカーベのことをどう評価している？
若くして頭角を現した芸術に対する鋭い嗅覚を持つ建築デザイナーだ。それに優秀な代表作もある。その名もアルカサルザ・ライパレス。彼がデザインした建築は実用的なニーズを満たせるだけでなく、彼自身の美学に対する理解と追求がふんだんに取り入れられてるよ。
才能を持った成功者みたいね。
そうだね。でも彼はみんなが想像する勝ち組のようなモラに困らない生活を送っているわけじゃない。逆に懐具合が結構寂しいんだ。
どうしてそんなに惨めな生活を送っているんだい？
それについてはカーベの性格から話さなければならない。その強い感受性のせいか、カーベは敏感で繊細な心を持っている。あいつは共感能力がとても高く、異なる人間の感情や考えを理解できるんだ。これもカーベの創作インスピレーションの源の一つかもしれない。物を売るとき、これを買えば貧しい子供が助けられるとか、そういう話をでっち上げればカーベは必ず金を出してくれると聞いたことがある。それであいつは品を大量に買ってしまうんだ。
本当に善良なやつだね。
やべ。
その通り。それに彼は建築物を完成させるためにコストを全く気にしないんだ。そうだね。アルカサルザ・ライパレスを例にしよう。彼のようなコストを全然気にしない建築マニアだからこそ、彼なりの建築物が出来上がるのかもしれないね。僕も感心せずにはいられないよ。でもそのせいで彼はアルハイゼンの家を間借りする羽目になっているんだろうけどね。
確かに人々には自分なりの追求とこだわりがあるものよね。
アルハイゼンとカーベは性格も見方も全然違うから、2人の間には小さいいざこざがあったりするみたいだけどね。カーベはアルハイゼンを人間味が欠ける人だと思っているし、アルハイゼンの考えについてもその多くを認めていない。 あ、さっきのカーベは異なる人間の感情や考えを理解できるって話に戻るけど、理解できるイコール認めるじゃないからね。
建築デザイナーとしてカーベは君たちが調度品を作るときに材料を節約してくれる。それだけでなく、あいつの即図スキルは戦闘の時にも役に立つだろう。独自の路線を突き進むデザイナーとして、カーベは測量や製図のための道具、メラクを持ち歩いている。この道具の主な機能の一つは、戦場の周りをスキャンし、範囲内の草原角を直ちに飛ばし出せること。また、そのエネルギーが完全に解放されたとき、カーベの攻撃ダメージは草元素ダメージへと変わる。これによって作戦効率も上がるだろう。こんなに多くの草原角がほとばしれば、カーベ自身にも大きなダメージを与えてしまうのではないかなどと心配する必要はない。むしろカーベは草原角のダメージが命中したとき HP を一定値回復できるからな。
頼もしい仲間がいていい感じだね。長生も略術のことをかなり手助けしてくれるみたいだし。
そうだな。そしてメラックはカーベの代わりに剣を振るのを手伝ってくれるよう
だ。なかなか使えるみたいだね。さて、これだけ紹介すればみんなこの新たな仲間たちのことも分かっただろ。
そうね。お、そうそう。新たなといえばレイラのデートイベントも見逃さないでね。
さて、続けるとしよう。
それじゃあ早速だけど、バージョン 3.6 の新しいイベントを見てみましょう。
がっつりメインから紹介だよ。そろそろスメールの仲間たちが集結する一大イベント、教令員学院祭が開催される時期なんだ。
へえ、本当に窒息しそうな人混みだね。新しく入ってくるカーベって人も今回のイベントで大活躍するそうだよ。他の仲間たちがどんな面白い姿を見せてくれるかも楽しみだけど。
このイベントは祭典であるというだけでなく、六大学派が裏で互いに競い合う舞台でもある。祭典自体はフェスとトーナメントの2つに分かれ、各学院はそこで独自の強みをアピールするんだ。フェスの方では多彩なイベントが用意されており、トーナメントでは学院を代表する大物が選手として試合をすることになっている。とりあえず今は多くの人材を輩出している六大学院、どんなユニークなイベントを用意したのか紹介していこう。
ああ、六大学院は独自の研究成果を取り入れて凡人が楽しめるミニゲームを用意したそうだ。例えばレイラルタワヒスト学院では今回のブースで聖書を研究する聖板を展示している。聖板の高さと角度を適切に調整すると星に光が灯り、特定の模様が浮かび上がるらしい。ほら見てごらん、こんな風にキノコンとかね。
星空を研究するというわけか。なかなかいい体験になりそうだな。一方、妙論派の学者たちは相変わらず仕掛けと建築方面で知識を発揮している。決められた場所にどれだけ少ない建材で条件を満たした道を作れるか、それに挑戦させるようだ。
もうすでに頭の中で何通りも方法を思いついたよ。要は目的地までたどり着けばいいんだろ。どんな手段を使ってもね。
陰論派学者たちが催す考古イベントはさらに大規模だ。専門的な探索機器を使って文物の模型の位置を特定するだけでなく、探しながら周囲の環境をよく観察し、その妨害となるものを排除しなければならない。走り回ることなく物語に耳を傾けるゲームもある。 ただし物語の真相を知るには質問をする必要があるが、物語を聞いている間語り手に何を問えばいいのか考えるよう心がけるために、物語の核心に迫る質問ができればより多くの手がかりが手に入り事件の真相を解き明かせるだろう。またソロン派の学生たちは旅人のために戦闘能力をテストする小規模な実験を用意してくれた。しかも戦場で遭遇しうる状況に対処するためのポーションを特別に提供してくれている。
そして最後は僕が属している正論派の生体模倣実験だね。旅人は特定のリズムに合わせて生き物の模型を動かすんだ。
これで6大学派ごとのイベント紹介は終了したな。さて旅人はどの学院のイベントに最も興味を惹かれただろうか。
フェスの参加に夢中になるあまりトーナメントのリアルタイム情報を確認し忘れないようにね。これは知恵と勇気の競い合いだ。教令員が誇る祭典で果たしてどこがその栄誉を勝ち取るのか、実に見ものだね。
ティナリはどこの学院が勝つと思う？
僕も最善は尽くすけどどこの学院も切れ者揃いだからね。正直予想が難しいかな。アルハイゼンは？
俺か。結果よりも各選手たちがどういう活躍をするかに注目した方が面白く見られそうだと思う。
さーて、ここからは学院祭とは別のイベントを紹介しよう。もし気になるものがあったら好きに参加するといい。まずは最近砂漠で動きが活発になっているウェネトに関するものだ。教令員がその問題を解決するために学者を派遣したらしい。今回の任務では学者たちを手伝って砂漠の障害物を片付けていく。そして対ウェネト殺虫大砲の設置を完了させて砂漠を徘徊するウェネトを撃退するのが目的だ。
この対ウェネト殺虫大砲ってネーミングセンスがまた壊滅的だね。
それについては僕の知るところじゃないけど、この機械の威力は確かにウェネトに効果的だ。殺虫大砲のチャージ攻撃を完了させるには装置の近くに現れるままに素早く処理するように意識するという。まあ旅人ほどの腕がある。きっと難しい試練じゃないだろうけどね。そして次に紹介するのも戦闘力を鍛えるイベントだ。連続で3ラウンドのバトルに挑戦するもので、一定時間ごとに1から4種類の異なる強化効果を得られるようになっている。
つまりランダム性のある戦闘をするということか。チーム編成と強化効果がうまく噛み合えばより高い能力を発揮できそうだな。こういったランダム性のある挑戦は俺も嫌いじゃない。戦闘に思わぬ楽しみを与えてくれそうだからな。
これらの強化効果はどれも強力だから、こういうのが好きな旅人はいろいろと組み合わせて戦ってみるといいよ。あと戦いを共にする仲間をより育てられるよう添付素材が2倍獲得できる熟知の本流も期間限定で開催される予定だ。
さて、イベント紹介はこれで一通り完了した。
ここで少し休憩を挟みましょうか。 旅人のみんな、おかえりなさい。
ゆっくり休めたかい？まだまだ情報はあるみたいだし、早速続きといこうか。
さあ、次は特別なエリアについて。この新たなエリアにはとても特別な意味があるの。砂漠の奥深く、先人の砂漠の北西に位置するここはフォンテーヌなどの地域ともつながっているわ。伝説によると、ここは500年前カーンルイヤの魔物たちが現れた主な出口の一つなの。つまり神々がアビスの力を鎮めた主戦場だったというわけね。ここも最初は砂漠だったけれど、アビスの力に侵食されて生態環境が大きく変わったため、沼と高原からなる無人地帯になったわ。もう随分と昔にね。
つまりこの地下にはカーンルイヤに通じる扉が隠されているの。随分と危険そうな香りがするね。
ええ。でも幸いなことに、今回の旅では不思議なカレーのソルシュが私たちを支えてくれるわ。その子は一部のエリアで飛んだり、自由にダッシュ、浮遊、着地したりすることができるわ。その子の力を借りれば、通常ではたどり着けないような場所を探索できるわよ。
へえ、かなり自由に動けるってわけか。そのカレーの力を借りて、旅人の隣にいるちっこいやつと飛行勝負したら、どっちが勝つかな。
もうからかうのはやめなさい。ソルシュを手伝って力を取り戻した後も小さな試練が一つあるから、ぜひ体験してみてちょうだいね。イベントでは旅人がソルシュのために敵を追い払ったり、タイムトライアルの訓練や特定の謎解きミニゲームをクリアしたりする必要があるわよ。それから旅の途中で旅人のみんなは新たな敵に出くわすかもしれないわ。その中には見知らぬ顔、神在の神霊者もいるわよ。神在の神霊者は複数の元素力を駆使して戦う能力を持っているの。そしてそれぞれの元素バリアを生成することもできる。とても手強い相手ね。
僕も二人の賑やかな雑魚、ヒルジャールレンジャー風とヒルジャールレンジャー水を紹介しよう。こいつらはヒルジャールのどの部族にも属さない、ヒルジャールの中の放浪者とも言える存在だ。因果に導かれてヒルジャールたちとその部族を助けたりする。そしてこいつらの戦闘スタイルもなかなか奇抜なものだ。
この地には危険が多く潜んでいるが、旅人の到来はきっとここに新たな天気をもたらすはずだ。
旅人は新しい土地に行くたびに何かすごいことをやってくれるからね。まあ僕はもう驚かないけど。
とにかく今回の新エリアには七神やカーンルイヤに関連する手がかりが数多く秘められていて、隅々まで探索する価値がある場所なの。それじゃあ次は伝説にある水の総流アペプに関する情報ね。
ほう、実に興味深そうな情報だ。
そうね。総流はもともとスメールを支配していた青々とした巨大な竜だったわ。でもその後姿が変わり黄砂色になったの。最近あの竜は何かの病に悩まされているようね。今回は総竜の生息地に出向いて戦うことになるから、細心の注意を払ってちょうだい。この戦闘は3段階に分かれているわ。第2段階の戦いでは魔物の侵入から総竜を守り、その病が悪化するのを防がないといけないの。そして第3段階の総竜は非常に強力な攻撃を放ってくるわ。旅人のみんなはくれぐれも気をつけてちょうだい。この攻撃は 必ず避けるようにね。宗竜が一体何を経験して昔の姿から今のように歪んだのかはわからないけれど、アペプを直したら答えはおのずと見つかると思うわ。宗竜はスメールのかつての神々とも深く関わっているから、宗竜を直すことはスメールにとっても大きな助けになるはずよ。つまり旅人のみんなは重大な使命を背負っているというわけね。宗竜についてもっと知りたければ、私の伝説任務第2幕を体験してみてちょうだい。
また新たな絆が芽生えそうな冒険になりそうだね。さて、たくさん情報を紹介してもらったけど、次は何かな？
ああ、旅人たちが待ちに待ったスメール OST2.0 流変の砂さやさやとが間もなくリリースされ、なんと3枚組のアルバムだ。原神バージョン 3.1 からバージョン 3.6 までのホヨミックスチームが制作したスメール地域のゲーム音楽を収録した。
旅人お待ちかねの R 村の音楽ね。
永遠のオアシスの歌声、なかなか綺麗だね。
ボス、正気の神の戦闘 BGM は旅人も待ってたんじゃないのかい？
それぞれ感想があるだろうと思うが、まずはこのアルバムの予告を一緒に見ていこう。
Itulah buat ending itu ya.
Tapi dah.
Kita yang harus here sini lah. It has something to do with it, isn't it?
みんな、ここまで見てくれて本当にありがとう。今日の予告番組はこれで終了よ。
こうしてみんなと会えてなかなか楽しかったよ。新バージョンの内容楽しんでね。
おやすみなさい。また会える日を楽しみにしているわ。
青二サイドもまた会う日まで。
またね、みんな。
君たちはまだ寝ないのか？俺は寝るが。おやすみ。
Finally, we're going to LC here. Thank you so much for watching. Kita see you on the next video.